Welcome back to Teapot Talk with Julia. Today I have a special Glen Ellen treasure that I actually bought in Glen Ellen when we were visiting before we moved here to Illinois. My mother-in-law, this is my mother-in-law Eunice here, and she died in 2012, and her house was built by Tim's stepfather Ernie, and it's a really neat little Scandinavian house and very much looks like Santa's house. It's my favorite place to spend Christmas. And after Eunice died, we moved to Illinois and bought the house, so we live there now. And this teapot is a Farberware. It's the pattern is called White Christmas, and I found it at Schmid Pharmacy in Glen Ellen on New Year's Eve 2009. And Schmid is no longer there, and it was just a really neat little old school pharmacy that had a gift shop, and I was there with Eunice that year, and I found this teapot, and it was my special treasure to take home. And a few years later, I think in 2017, I found the cups and saucers and the little plates that matched it at the classy little boutique called Goodwill. And so I have a set of, I bought 4 cups and saucers and 4 plates, so I've got my nice little set here. And the creamer and sugar bowl were given to me by my sister Elsie when we still lived in California, and they just go so nice with the set. And the tablecloth was from my mom. I think I might have been in college when I got her. I was pretty young. It was way before I got married, and it's just a fun tablecloth to use at Christmas. My mom loved her tablecloth, so I kind of was doing a little thing for like my mom and my mother-in-law, but mostly about my mother-in-law today. And this picture was taken in 2005 on Christmas Eve. She took me to the Walnut Room at Marshall Fields. It was the first Christmas that I spent outside of California and not at my parents' house, and it was just a lovely Christmas. And this was the last year that it was Marshall Fields, and we went for breakfast, but we were last in line, and we ended up being first in line for lunch, and we sat right next to the tree. And for the longest time she was apologizing about not making it for breakfast, and I was like, but we got to sit by the tree and it was lovely. And I found these beautiful German ornaments that year, and I still hang them on my tree now. And we live in her house, and it still has her joyful energy. My mom and my mother-in-law were actually born a week apart in 1934, and they both just loved Christmas and went all out with decorating and everything. And I got that joy for Christmas from my mom, and I'm so glad that it carried to my mother-in-law, and that I can carry both of their joys for Christmas in my mother-in-law's lovely house. And today we have our tea of the month for December. It's called Santa's Spice Cookie, and it's a black tea. It's got some nice spices. It does have peppercorns, which is neat. It doesn't taste like pepper, but it does give teas a little kick. It's really neat when they use peppercorns in teas. And I've got my sugar here, because this one is a good one, in my opinion, for milk and sugar. So I've got this, and we will pour the tea. Look at that nice color. It smells so good. It smells like a spice cookie. And I've got some milk. And this is my special snowman spoon that I use at Christmas time. My sister Elsie and I have a one for me, one for you snowman tradition that we started in 1996. And it was one year I found these spoons, and she was visiting here that year, so we were using our spoons for Christmas, and then she took hers home with her, so I like to use it. And if you leave this out for Santa with some cookies, he will leave you lots of presents because it's delicious. And we also have, for December, we have our gift bundles, and we have 4 new signature holiday teas that I have selected that we sell only in December, and it's while supplies last. So we have a little bundle where you can get a sampler of all 4 teas with a teacup, or you can come in and buy the loose leaf tea, a 2-ounce bag. And we're pretty pretty much sold out for the afternoon tea for the year for the reservations, but you can come in and buy Christmas presents, and we have lots of lovely ideas with our, and you can find our gift bundles descriptions on our website and on social media. So I think that's all today. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my Christmas tea, and we will see you at the tea house.